former registrar, you are welcome. I also welcome the leadership of the student union led by the president and the vice president. A round of applause for these great Rotarians. Stand up and take a bow, all members of the executive and the legislature of the student union. Mr. President, you are welcome. And when you listen to the name of the president, you know that he's the president of the student union indeed. Adekoriola Abejoye, we welcome you on behalf of Madam Vice-Chancellor.
The academic session is being led by Engineer Adeyemi Bello, the FUTA Alumni President worldwide. Principal Assistant Registrar, Academic Affairs. Academic Affairs Officer, the Deputy Registrar Dr. Ajayi.
For the best University of Technology in Nigeria. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my Lord, spiritual and temporal, leaders of our country here present, in particular, Bashoru Sende Arogofa, Your Excellencies, on behalf of our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Adenike Temidayo Oladiji, the very first female Vice-Chancellor of this great institution. Fellow Academy of Science, of course our Pro-Chancellor, distinguished Senator Dadut, all members of our council, I welcome all of us to the best University of Technology in Nigeria, the Federal University of Technology, Akure, on the occasion of the combined 34th and 35th Convocation ceremonies of our great institution. By current ranking in the Congregation of Federal Universities, FUTA is number 2. For the past 10 years, she has retained. We welcome you, sir. The Dean School of Logistics and Innovation Technology, Professor Olayemi Oladeji Simon Oke, you are welcome, sir. The Dean School of Life Sciences, Professor Michael Olufemi Ashana, you are welcome, sir. The Dean School of Physical Sciences, Professor Femi Padabas Abubola. The Dean School of Postgraduate Studies, Professor Oluwayo Bello Olusoji, you are welcome, sir. And of course, the Dean that controls the largest contingent of students on campus, Dean Student Affairs Division, Professor David Olariwaju. Members of Senate, directors and head of units, other distinguished girls, members of the diplomatic community, my Lord, spiritual and temporal, members of armed forces and paramilitary forces, staff and students of FUTA, the President, FUTA Alumni Association, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, students, particularly the parents of the valedictorians, they are here seated. A round of applause for them. Presidents and members of FUTA Alumni Association Worldwide, presidents and members of Students Union led by Mr. Adegoriola Abejoye, parents, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and privilege to invite to the podium the registrar and secretary to the council of our university, Mr. Charles Olusegun Adeleye, to direct the proceedings of the combined 34 35th Convocation Ceremonies. Mr. Registrar, sir.
The visitor to the university, the governor of Ondo State, and all other governors, members of the National Assembly, your highnesses, members of Senate, my lords, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Federal Universities of Technology Act F23, 2004 empowers the university to grant degrees, diplomas, certificates, and other distinctions, as well as to award medals, prizes, and other titles. It also provides that the Chancellor shall, in relation to the university, take precedence over all other members of the university, and when he is present, shall preside at all meetings of convocation held for conferring degrees. However, when he is absent, the Vice-Chancellor shall preside at the meeting of convocation. In that regard, I call on the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Adeleke Temidayo Oladipo, FAS, to constitute this assembly a convocation for the conferment of first degrees. Madam Vice-Chancellor.
A convocation of the Federal University of Technology for the purpose of award of degrees and diplomas.
Your Excellencies, the visitor, governors, your Royal Highnesses, members of Senate, my lords, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor most respectfully to invite the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, distinguished Senator, Professor Dave Laura Ladi Kaduz, to deliver a welcome address. The Pro-Chancellor.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and visitor to the University of Technology, Akure, Ondo State. Your Excellency, the Governor of Ondo State, all other distinguished members of the governing states that are here present, distinguished members of National Assembly here present, Honorable Minister of Education, other members of Federal Executive Council of the Federation, members of the National University Commission that are here,
and in particular the acting executive secretary, the Vice-Chancellor of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, Professor Denike Temidayo Adeni Oladiji, other principal officers of the university, our vice-chancellors, rectors, heads of other tertiary inaugurated in July 2024 is indeed a very outstanding event. It is therefore my great honor and privilege on behalf of the Governing Council to welcome first His Excellency, the visitor to our university, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the Federal University of Technology, Akure. I express our sincere appreciation to the President for the opportunity given to us as Governing Council to serve this country with commitment and also in holding or upholding the policies and strategies of the federal government in general. This is in line with the hope, the Renew Hope initiative for the development of holistic education. I therefore welcome all present here, and we appreciate the presence of all of you immensely for making time to identify with us at this ceremony in spite of your tight schedule. Let me seize this opportunity to congratulate you all, that is, those that are going to be graduated today, for what you have put in. Indeed, I rejoice with you, and I urge you to be good ambassadors of the university, both in character and productive wherever you find yourselves. I also want to put on record the commitment of the teaching staff and dedication of the university management under the leadership of Professor Adenike Temidayo Oladiji, because the university has attained its very good peak of success, and therefore I want to pledge that we in the council should do our best to uphold these achievements already attained. To the parents also, I thank you as you are here to mark with us this wonderful ceremony, and I welcome you in NST as you support this university while doing or playing your own role. Finally, I want to also give my very honest gratitude to the Convocation team that has put this in place. So I want to welcome all of us that are here, and I pray that this ceremony will be of great success. Thank you, and God bless.
Vice-Chancellor, while the fanfare was going on, the Imperial Majesty Ọba Dr. Alade Toyinbo Ogunlade, the Odudu II, the Deji and Paramount ruler of Akure Kingdom, Chairman of Ondo State Council of Obas, and Chancellor of Futa, Mina Kenya, Kabiyesi. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to call upon you to address the convocation. Vice-Chancellor.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ondo State, Honorable Lucky Orimisan Ayedatira, the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Marufu Olatunji Alausa, the Honorable Minister of State for Education, Dr. Shuaiba Said Ahmad, Honorable Minister of Interior, Honorable Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, is our own, and we are expecting him any moment from now, as he is the Convocation Lecturer for today's event. The Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, Mr. Chris Jibril Mayaki, our revered Chancellor, His Royal Highness Alhaji Umar Farouk II, OON, the Emir of Katago, Your Imperial Majesty, the Deji of Akure Kingdom, Ọba Alade Toyinbo Ogunlade Aladelusi Lotto, Kábíyèsí Ajápẹ́lórí, Bàbá Abẹ́lẹ́sẹ̀. Your Royal Highnesses, our amiable Pro-Chancellor and Chairman, Governing Council, distinguished Senator Professor Dame Nora Lajidadwit, distinguished members of Governing Council of Futa, visiting Pro-Chancellors and members of Governing Councils of other universities, visiting Vice-Chancellor, Rectors and Provosts, other Principal Officers of the University and visiting Principal Officers, former Vice-Chancellors of Futa and other former Principal Officers of Futa, other top government functionaries, distinguished members of Senate, Congregation and Convocation of Futa, Chairman and members of Futa Akure Community Partnership Forum, National President and members of Futa Alumni Association Worldwide, Presidents and members of Futasu executives, distinguished graduates, parents, guardians, friends and families of the graduates, friends of the university, members of staff and students, brave Futarians, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I bless the name of the Most High God, who in His loving kindness has made this day possible. All glory and honor to His holy name, and welcome everyone with joy and utmost respect to the 34th and 35th Convocation Ceremonies of the Federal University of Technology, Akure. I respectfully recognize our distinguished Chancellor, Alhaji Dr. Umar Farouk II, OON, the Emir of Katago, who had planned to be here, but due to unforeseen circumstances, he couldn't be here with us today. But we have His blessings to continue with this convocation. I am grateful to him for the fatherly and royal support of our revered Chancellor, which has continued to facilitate the actualization of our mandate of teaching, research, and community service. I respectfully recognize the presence of our dear leader and mother, Senator Professor Dame to our maiden convocation ceremonies in Futa. I welcome also all members of the Governing Council, and I sincerely look forward to robust and fruitful conversations that will keep Futa soaring. I thank the members of the management team and Senate for the support and guidance which has translated into the remarkable achievement that our university is celebrating today. I cannot thank the academic and the non-academic staff enough. Within the last 1 year, through the hard work of all of us, we have graduated 2 sets of students who will convoke today. This could not have been possible but for the collective resolve to make it happen in spite of the challenges that confronted us. As we reflect on the past year, we can boldly say that we're moving forward. At this juncture, I must pay tribute to the past Vice-Chancellors of our great university for their vision and labor that we can build on today. I welcome sincerely and respectfully our lords, spiritual and temporal, visiting Vice-Chancellors and other top government functionaries, and all our distinguished guests to the Federal University of Technology and Trade. We pride ourselves as the best university of technology in Nigeria. I congratulate very heartily the graduating students whose years of toil are being crowned with awards of degrees today. I rejoice with the proud parents and guardians who are blessed to witness the milestone achievements of their children and works. It bears noting that this is the second convocation ceremony under my watch as Vice-Chancellor, and that I took over at a time that the Nigerian university system was in a crisis as a result of the nationwide industrial actions by the staff unions. Thanks be to God, there have been relative stability since October 2022 that the strikes were suspended, and what has followed has been steady progress in our obligations of teaching, research, and service. In the past 1 year, the Times Higher Education ranking of Nigerian universities has placed our dear university as one of the top 10 universities in Nigeria. The position of the university as a leading research-intensive institution with global relevance and recognition was confirmed as a number of our faculty members and alumni earned pride of place in the ranking of 2% scientists in the world. 10 academic staff of the university featured in the career-long impact category and 30 in the single-year impact category. During the completed academic session also, 4 research teams in the university won international grants with a cumulative worth of about $1 million. Additionally, researchers in the university also won Tetford NRM grants, a total of approximately 500 million naira. We have continued to collaborate with the private sector, and in the year under review, FUTA collaborated with 2 private operators in the oil industry, the Green Energy International Limited and Lake Oil joint ventures, under the aegis of the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, in a joint research initiative to advance hydrocarbon exploration and exploitation in the Otapipo field in the Niger Delta. The teaching and research farm of the university embarked on incremental cultivation of the Eva F1 tomato, a variety 5 times bigger than the commonly available variety in the Nigerian market. It could also produce paste 4 times more than the latter. The Eva F1 tomato has the unique quality of remaining fresh over a period of 2 weeks from the date of harvest. We also have the F1 bell pepper, which is an early ripening hybrid variety, vigorous and strong, and does not require stalking. It has a high level of resistance to diseases, and it also has a sweet flavor. The fruit size can weigh approximately 250 to 280 grams. It is being cultivated here on our land in Futa. The Julius Okoye Central Research Laboratory was also able to access instruments from the Sydney labs in Massachusetts, USA. We were able to access equipment worth about 350 million naira in the last 1 year. Futa also benefited from the joint university research collaboration being wide by NOTA and PZ Courses Nigeria Limited, and we have equipment donated to our chemistry laboratory. In terms of academic achievement, our Department of Urban and Regional Planning retained its position as the best among all Nigerian universities offering the course. This feat was announced by the Town Planners Registration Council of Nigeria, the regulatory body for the program, based on the results of the working accreditation visit to all institutions offering the course in Nigeria. Similarly, Futa emerged the University of the Year during the Cyber Security Merit Award, organized by the Cyber Security Association of Nigeria, also in 2024. We are happy to report that the National Universities Commission gave Futa full accreditation status in all the 18 programs presented for accreditation at the October-November 2023 accreditation exercise. We are happy to also report that the doctoral program in West African Climate Science under the aegis of the West African Service Center on Climate Change and Adapted Land Use, WASCA, domiciled in Futa, obtained international accreditation status by the High Council for the Evaluation of Research and Higher Education based in France. During the year under review, history was made in Futa on Friday, June 7, 2024, when our pioneer students of the Open and Distant Learning Program got the official seal of approval in a matriculation ceremony. Also, the first set of students of the School of Professional Development matriculated on Friday, 22nd November 2022. Our achievements is not limited to our main campus. We are happy to report that a good number of students of the Futa Secondary School proved their mettle and recorded top scores in the 2024 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination conducted by the Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board. Over 20 of our students scored well above 270 marks. Recognitions accorded officers and staff of the university. Our dear Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Government Council, distinguished Senator Professor Nora Alhaji, was conferred with the honorary of the University French Teachers Association of Nigeria. A former acting Vice-Chancellor of the University, in person of Professor Emmanuel Adedayo Fashakin, was appointed as member of the Advisory Committee to the National Board for Tertiary Education, MBTA, based in Kaduna State. The committee comprises selected chairmen, Committee of Federal Rectors of Nigeria, with the aim of offering valuable advice on matters affecting the smooth running of polytechnics in Nigeria. Professor Fashakin was also appointed chairman of Ekiti State Polytechnic Isha Ekiti in April 2004. In the last 1 year, the university had filed for 3 patents, and I'm happy to report that as we speak, one of the patents has been approved, and we await the approval of the other two. Some of our scholars were also inducted into various fellowships. Professor Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo was inducted as a fellow of the Nigerian Academy of Letters. Professor Bernadette Ejidige also bagged the fellowship of the Nigerian Manacological Society. Dr. Toyosi Ojo bagged the fellowship of the African Women in Agricultural Research and Development. Recognitions accorded alumni of the university. We are happy to also report that a FUTA alumnus, Adedoyin Victor Oluwafemi, emerged overall best platoon leader at Lagos NYC orientation camp. Distinguished graduates, when you go, please be our ambassador and tell us the feat you are able to achieve. Also, an alumnus of the university, Sunday Olubunmi, who recently completed his master's degree at Cardiff Metropolitan University in Wales, United Kingdom, developed an app to address transportation challenges in Wales. The app had been adopted by the university, and the local council was also in the process of granting licenses for its deployment across the United Kingdom. An alumna of the university, Mercy Akerele, was recently appointed as an assistant professor at Washington University School of Medicine in the USA. In a remarkable display of innovation and entrepreneurial prowess, Similaye Adeoye and Emmanuel Adeboye, both alumnus of FUTA, emerged victorious at the highly competitive Digital Pay Expo, Pay Innovation Pitch, which held in June 2024 at the prestigious Eko Hotel, and they got a prize of 1 million, emerging winner out of 343 applications. The 1997 set of alumni had donated equipment to the physics department to enhance teaching and learning. Additionally, Lagos chapter donated equipment to registry to enhance its operations. I'm also happy to say that an alumnus, Dr. Kram Adeshomoji, renovated basketball court in FUTA, and in addition, made an handsome donation to the Students' Union for the renovation of the Students' Union building. How about some achievements of our students? The enactors team of FUTA led a unique campaign for environmental sustainability by upcycling banner waste into conventional bags. BBC's Shewilu, who captured the story with an interview, and this was also aired on Channels Television. A team of FUTA students emerged one of the best in a global international space competition organized by the American Astronomical Society based in Virginia, United States of America. And the Kansai satellite FUTA team successfully emerged among the top 5 in the world and the first and only African university to partake in such competition. We are very proud of them. Our Kansai team was also honored with Satellite Innovator of the Year Award in October 2024. 3 of our students, Oyewale Abisobo, a 400 level student of computer science, and 2 others also emerged winner at the Huawei ICT Global Competition that took place in China. Our doctoral students have continued to bag different kinds of awards, fellowships, and positions. FUTA students won prestigious Cybersecurity Award. Our students have bagged Space Generation Advisory Council Award. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, FUTA has continued to enjoy progress-minded students' union. As in the year under review, the Students' Union commissioned a set of lock-up shops, renovated some parts of the Student Union building, instituted a cash gift to the best graduating students, and to ensure safe waste disposal, the union has donated some waste bin for use on campus. FUTA indeed is a blessed community. In the quest to meeting our aspiration as a world-class University of Technology, we have continued to engage with stakeholders. We have signed MOUs locally and internationally. We are in the business of getting as much support as we can get locally. We signed MOU with RITA and we signed with other international organizations in the year under review. We continue to enjoy Spring and Dad Mobility Program, which gives visibility to our university in the international space. And in the year under review, FUTA hosted a lot of international conferences. Graduation statistics. By the authority of Senate, the university on this auspicious occasion will be awarding first degrees to deserving students for the 2022-2023 and 2023-2024 academic sessions. In total, there are 6,405 graduates across 9 schools who have been found worthy in character and in learning. Out of this number, 519 students graduated with first-class honors. 3,408 students in the second-class honors upper division. 2,139 students in the second-class honors lower division, and 339 students with third-class division. For the 2023-2024 academic session, of the 3,420 graduates, 2,467 are males, while 955 are females. For the 2023-2024 academic session, of the 2,985 graduates, 2,126 are males, 859 females. Valedictorians, as it is conventionally done on a day like this, I wish to announce to this August gathering the best graduating students for each of the 2 academic sessions. For 2022-2023 academic session, there is a tie. Therefore, we have 2 valedictorians. We have Pharaoh Mika Ifeoluwafe, and we have Victor Wano Jonku Aloluwa. For the 2023-2024 academic session, there was a clear winner. We have Ajakaye Oluwasegun with a CGPA of 4.95. Please let me go back to say that Pharaoh Mika Ifeoluwafe and Victor and Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo both have CGPA of 4.96. Message to our graduates. On behalf of the management, Senate, and the entire university community, I heartily congratulate all the graduates and wish you all greater accomplishment in the years ahead. I urge you to bear in mind that the certificates are awarded because you have been found worthy first in character and then in learning. A man or woman of worthy character and modest ability is much more likely to make an enduring success than a supposedly brilliant person without virtues. Our earnest expectation is that you will continue and become an alumni to be proud of in no distant future. I therefore admonish you to continue to observe that FUTA holds dear. By all means, and I mean all means, remain men and women of noble character. Skills can take you to the top, but you require character to remain there. Our dear university, FUTA, has received numerous accolades locally and internationally as a result of the feats of our graduates. And it is my fervent hope that in no distant time, your name will be on the roll of worthy alumni that will be making the university proud. The state of the economy of our nation calls for a life of discipline. Every resource must be judiciously used at individual and corporate levels. There is no better time than now to apply the axiom, waste not, want not. We must salute the courage of the Tinubu-led administration for the current reforms. We believe it is an inevitable price to pay for a prosperous future. One of the bright sides of tough times is that they sharpen our creative survival instinct. Like it is often said, necessity is the mother of invention. Comet the hour, comet the man. The season of reforms and the inevitable pain is the time for you to practicalize the motto of FUTA, technology for self-reliance. There had hardly been a time in the history of our nation when people claimed that they had it very good. But every generation produced great men of means. The truth is that life has never been easy for indolent people. Be optimistic and keep the company of positive-minded people. First degrees are essentially meant to sharpen our ability to interrogate phenomena and situations objectively. You need a lot of wisdom and flexibility to navigate the world outside the university. You therefore have to open your minds to fresh ideas, be willing and ready to learn and unlearn. Very importantly, draw close to and receive counsel from men and women who are treading the path that we are about taking. The word of God says, where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counsel, there is safety. The degree you earned has deposited the right skills in you in the core subject areas. It has additionally trained you to be entrepreneurs. Do not be confused when you hear that Nigerian graduates are not employable. The truth is, where are the jobs? Like many great Futarians who have gone ahead of you, you are employed to be job creators. We promise to continue to support you in your journey to the top. Remember our core values, acronym as I care. We truly care about your future. Please remain connected to the Alumni Relations Office. We want to play a part in your success story. I felicitate with the parents, guidance, and all other stakeholders who have contributed in one way or the other in making this day a reality. Finally, I want to give special thanks to the Almighty God, without whose grace, accomplishments, and the ceremony of today would not have been possible. I thank the academic and non-teaching staff for their unwavering support. I thank most immensely Honorable Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, the Honorable Minister of Interior, who will deliver the Convocation Lecture shortly. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for being part of today's occasion. On behalf of the Chancellor, Council, Management, and Senate, and the entire staff and students of our great university, I thank you most sincerely, and I wish you many messages on your respective destinations. Thank you all for your attention.
A round of applause for Madam Vice-Chancellor. Let me formally introduce the Minister of the Interior of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Honorable Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, who in a while will be delivering the 34th and 35th Convocation Lecture of the Federal University of Technology, titled Harnessing Technological Innovation, a Strategic Solution to Insecurity. It may interest you to know that he passed through the Federal University of Technology at the Futa Secondary School, and he was the senior prefect in that year. A round of applause for the Honorable Minister.
Minister of Interior, Honorable Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, into our midst. May I respectfully request that the Honorable Minister step forward right now. While Mrs. Tyler Fagin will come to the podium.
Demonstrated unique leadership qualities and was elected as senior prefect in 1998. A year later, in 1999, he gained admission into Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, to study electrical and electronics engineering. In his third year in 2002, however, he proceeded to the University of North London, now London Metropolitan University, to study electronics and communication engineering, where he graduated with flying colors in 2005. A lover of education, Dr. Tunji-Ojo obtained a master's degree in digital communication and networking from the same institution in 2006. Given his undying quest for learning, he aggressively pursued career and professional growth, going on to bag 18 top professional ICT certifications, including being one of the first set of certified ethical hackers from the Royal Britannia IT Training Academy in the United Kingdom. For nearly 2 decades, Dr. Tunji-Ojo practiced as an IT development expert, holding various positions, including CEO of an indigenous consulting company, Matrix IT Solutions Limited, where he attained at the remarkable age of 24. His expertise on how to deploy technological innovations to enhance operations covers critical sectors such as oil and gas, health, agriculture, research, finance, management, manufacturing, education, and logistics. A true development expert, as Minister of Interior, Dr. Tunji-Ojo in his first year transformed the ministry from a government organization, chiefly known as a public holiday declaring ministry, to a hub of innovation that became a center of attraction to the government, and a key player driving the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Within 18 months in office, the minister adopted a technology to drive efficiency across all government parastatals under the ministry, including the Nigerian Immigration Service, Nigerian Correctional Service, Federal Fire Service, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and the National Identity Management Commission. In 2003, Nigeria ended a passport crisis that had become a national embarrassment, where applicants had to wait for months on ending by the launch of a strategic reform that led to the implementation of passport automation process, such that human contact that had allowed corruption to fester within the system was drastically reduced. Under his leadership, the Federal Fire Service, aside rapidly improving its response time, actively began the remodeling of its fire academy into a premier institution for the whole of West Africa. Prior to his appointment as the Minister of Interior, Dr. Tunji-Ojo, between 2019 and 2023, was member of the House of Representatives for Akoko Northeast, Northwest Federal Constituency, where he facilitated infrastructural development, including schools, healthcare centers, and rural road networks for benefits of its constituents. Distinguished in his approach and leadership style, he is a two-time recipient of the National Assembly Best Legislator of the Year Award, having clinched it in the year 2020 and 2021. He received the Most Outstanding Constituents-Friendly Federal Lawmaker of the Year Award by the Nigerian Union of Journalists and Ondo State Council in 2021. He is a receiver of the African Value Awards as the Legislator of the Year for effective representation and community development in 2021. Also in 2021, Joseph Ayo Babalola University Keji Osun State awarded him an honorary Doctor of Public Administration for his outstanding and meticulous career history and achievements as an entrepreneur and nation builder. A prolific speaker and researcher, Dr. Tunji-Ojo has delivered talks in over 50 workshops, seminars, and conferences in 2024 alone, speaking on government reforms, technology, insecurity, human capacity development, policy direction, and citizenship integrity. Dr. Tunji-Ojo is married to Mrs. Abimbola, and the union is blessed with wonderful children. The Pro-Chancellor, distinguished guests, great Rotarians, I present to you Honorable Dr. Tunji-Ojo to present the Convocation Lecture titled Technological Innovations, a panacea for food insecurity. The Honorable Minister, sir.
Thank you. Firstly, before I start my normal routine, permit me, please indulge me. I want to start by thanking God Almighty for the gift of life. And let me also especially appreciate the management and the council of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, for inviting me for this occasion. I most sincerely appreciate it. As a matter of fact, it's one of the toughest journeys I've had to make, because by this time yesterday I was still in Paris. I had London, from London to Abuja to Abuja. So that's how important this is to me, and permit me to also apologize for keeping you waiting. It's not part of my training to keep you waiting, because I had to fly all the way from Europe down to here. And I had to be here, that's why I have to. So please accept my apologies. Before I go into the lecture proper, because I don't actually want to lose my line of thought, permit me to actually acknowledge the choir for that wonderful rendition. I want to acknowledge them for that. For me, that song is very spiritual. To most people, you just listen to the lyrics, you listen to the rhymes, it makes you feel good. But the essence of the music is beyond that. The essence is the words. It's the belief that as you are graduating today, the sky is there for you to conquer. And that is meant to be the stepping stone for you. The Chancellor of FUTA, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Umar Farouk Umar, OON, the Emir of Katagum, Azari, Bauchi State, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Distinguished Senator Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Denike Temidayo Oladiji, FAS, and other principal officers of the University, members of the Governing Council and Senate, distinguished alumni and guests, graduating students, members of the FUTA community and esteemed stakeholders, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. But above all, let me recognize the presence of my, in Yoruba land, we say my papa, the Deji, the paramount ruler of Akure Kingdom,
And I also want to thank the Ajana, my home king, for gracing this occasion. Thank you so much, Kabiyesi, I appreciate it. And all royal fathers in the house. And of course, I want to use Baba Rumofa as a point of contact to our leaders here, Daddy. I want to thank you. I remember the days when you used to come to Futa Star School to talk to us about career, career development, and we thank God that today we're making you proud. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you so much. The speech will be, I believe, will be given, but you permit me to speak from the heart, because when we talk about the topic, we're talking about harnessing technological innovation is strategic solution to insecurity. I always say this very clearly. One of the few things that my chemistry teacher taught me is that what is a catalyst? A catalyst will always alter the rate of chemical reaction. It's not supposed to take the place of the reactants, but of course it can speed it up, it can alter it. And that's what technology is about. And for those that are graduates today, we speak about FUTA. I think the motto of FUTA has not changed. Technology for self-reliance. That is very deep, and that's something right from secondary school I put to heart. Understanding fully well that there is no problem that exists that does not have a solution. And the availability of problems, the proliferation of problems, gives you the opportunity to excel, gives you the opportunity to do great things. And I think that is what the FUTA spirit is all about. I would like to begin like this. No one will ever be truly safe until everyone is safe. I recall this was the central message during the COVID-19 pandemic, as remarkably emphasized by our own diplomat at Amazon, Amina Mohammed, who currently serves as the 5th United Nations Deputy Secretary General. Still true till today, and maybe no longer around the pandemic, but in terms of security. For me, until a child in Damboa in Borno State, in Sagrama in Bayelsa State, in the cracks of Kutuweji in Niger State, or in my village in Okeanakoko is as safe as a child in Abuja, we cannot claim to have won the war against insecurity. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me opportunity to thank the management of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, for this gracious invitation to speak at this auspicious occasion. As a matter of fact, it's a dream come true for me, coming back home to FUTA and having the opportunity to address it. As a product of technology, myself as someone who keeps tabs with the trends in the industry, I must acknowledge the significant role FUTA, as one of our country's leading ivory towers of academia, has played in not only producing some of the best brains, but also contributing to the advancement of the discipline globally. Just this year, in China, a Futarian, Oyewale, from the computer science department was one of the trio that won the first position in cloud computing in 2025 edition of the Huawei Global Competition after competing along with 70,000 students from over 2,000 across universities across over 80 countries and regions of the world. I believe that deserves not to mention the 2024 edition of the AD Scientific Index ranking of institutions, where FUTA is ranked among the top 5 universities in Nigeria. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow remains a champion. And we, whether as students, management, staff, or associates, like some of us, have every reason to celebrate. For the next few minutes, I will contribute my voice to the global discussion on insecurity and the very critical role of technology in containing the menace. And more importantly, for us as the largest black nation on earth. It is important to state first that the topic, harnessing technological innovation a strategic solution to insecurity, aptly defines what the Nigerian story has been in the past 1.5 years under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, where we have committed our time and resources to shifting from talking theories to presenting practical, relatable solutions during discussions as this. As I always say, we have spoken about problems. Anybody can analyze problems, but it takes a bright mind to provide solutions. This is the era of solution, not an era where we debate problems. As a prestigious forum as this, I do need to begin defining the term technology. It is what we do, what we teach, what we have learned, and what puts food on the table for some of us who have spent decades in the private sector as tech experts and consultants. Indeed, technology is now a chip on the plate of our respective DNAs. For this reason, I believe we know technology too well. Not only do we know its worth, we know its essence and potential in the general scheme of things around development and advancement of life, career, medicine, education, finance, and even government. Ladies and gentlemen, but what about the subject of insecurity on the other hand? It is not enough to acknowledge its literal dangers. We must, as a matter of emergency, critically examine how we got here. Where, for instance, in every 10 minutes, a woman is killed globally, as cited in the recently published 2023 UNODC report on femicides. Our realities. Nigeria, often regarded as one of Africa's economic powerhouses, due to its abundant natural resources and dynamic population, faces profound security challenges that undermine its potential for growth and stability. These challenges, ranging from insurgencies and banditry to cyber crimes and kidnapping, have far-reaching implications for the economy, governance, and the overall socio-political environment. To paraphrase Charles Catherine, a former head of research at General Motors, understanding a problem is half of the solution. On one hand, we are confronted by migration challenges, given our geographical location in Africa. As a country in West Africa, we are strategically situated between the Sahel to the north and the Gulf of Guinea to the south in the Atlantic Ocean, covering an area of 923,769 square kilometers. What this means is that we are both transit and a destination country, susceptible to transnational organized crimes, irregular migration, and cross-border crimes, among others. When you look at the Sahel region, you will realize that 5 of the poorest countries of the world are in the Sahel, consequent of critical issues of climate change, overpopulation, and incessant military coup. Researchers, especially sociologists, will tell you that this is enough reason for people to migrate in pursuit of greener pastures, safety, and happiness. Therefore, empirically speaking, Nigeria is under this pressure of migration, and everything that comes with hosting new elements. Also, when you look at the Gulf of Guinea, you will find countries struggling with the adverse effect of maritime insecurity and climate change that have resulted in epic flooding of coastal regions in Benin Republic, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Cameroon, Chad, among others. A 2024 conflict trends report by Accord captures this statement accurately, and I quote: "The Gulf of Guinea emerges as a focal point of global concern due to escalating maritime insecurity, encompassing rampant illegal, unreported, unregulated fishing, piracy, armed robbery, overtime, necessitating a meticulous examination of its security landscape. Beyond these pervasive issues, the Gulf of Guinea faces multifaceted threats, including geopolitical complexities, economic vulnerabilities, and environmental concerns. The interplay of these factors amplifies the region's susceptibility to maritime crimes and the urgency of comprehensive security measures. Are we winning? Regardless of the situation, I always like to acknowledge that we are a lucky people, a lucky community, and a lucky race on earth, with resilience and determination to weather any kind of storm. I nurture this kind of mindset because I believe we can surmount any challenge that come our way, and that whatever Nigerians unite for, they always win. We may therefore want to ask at this crucial point that $1 million question: how have we harnessed technological innovation in a progressive way against insecurity, acknowledging the fact that we are not where we want to be yet, but the good news, we are not where we don't want to be. It is expedient to emphasize that technology has not come to take the place of man, but has come as a tool to catalyze the process. As Nigeria's Minister of Interior, responsible for enhancing internal security, citizenship integrity, I can categorically state that the fight against insecurity under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is no longer business as usual. As a matter of fact, it is business unusual. I take a cue from what Barack Obama said, that a secure border is a safe nation. With the Nigerian Immigration Service as the lead agency in border security, border management, and border governance, we have been able to adapt technology to tighten up the security architecture of the nation through the deployment of remote sensing technologies to provide real-time surveillance over vast borders, procurement of secure calling phone lines for effective communication, facilitation of geofencing around sensitive sites that can alert authorities. By implication, we are now better equipped and positioned to analyze activities and threats along our land border space in real time. And I'll tell you that it's very important. Any nation that depends on subjective analysis of border control system can never be secured. And that is where technology comes in. Every nation in the world, from the United States of America to Great Britain, to China, to Russia, even to South Africa, the trend is what we call objective profiling. And I tell you this, in 18 months, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been able to deliver that. For people coming into Nigeria, you don't get into Nigeria before we profile you anymore. You're coming into Nigeria before you leave where you are. We have already profiled, we have analyzed all your movements, all your history, and we know maybe you're a person of interest, maybe you have a place in Nigeria, or you do not have a place in Nigeria. And this was a promise made by this administration. It's a promise kept, it's a promise fulfilled, and a promise delivered. Today, all persons entering into the country through our international airports are pre-profiled before their arrival into the country. This was made possible by investing in infrastructure, including the installation of electronic gates in all our international airports. And I tell you, the e-gate, we started using it today. And the e-gate in Abuja, when I got in from Paris today, it was, I didn't need as a Nigerian citizen to go to any immigration desk. I took my Nigerian passport scanned my passport on the e-gate, took my biometric, it relayed my solution, my biometrics, my details, straight to the data center for analysis, and within 30 seconds, I was out of the airport. That is the Nigerian dream. It's not what we are promising we will do. It's what I am telling you we have done. And for all those that will be a flight today from Heathrow to Abuja, they will tell you, for Nigerians, it's all about the sweet experience. When you go to Europe, it's unacceptable for you to get to Europe, to get to JFK in New York, or for you to get to Heathrow, and you queue as a Nigerian, and you see the British, you see the Americans carry their passports, so they tap, they go, and you are second-class citizen there. Good, agree. But it is unacceptable for you to come to Nigeria and come and repeat that second-class citizenship experience. It's unacceptable. We have delivered that. So once you are a Nigerian, just take your passport, just scan it, the system scans it, sends it. It's very objective. It's not subjective. You go in and have a Nigerian experience. That's who we are. Hospitable people, lovely people, greatest people, most intelligent people God has ever created. And of course, this solution it's not just about the e-gate, it's about the integration of the solution to what we call the API. That's Advanced Passenger Information System, which is a UN Security Council resolution technology. And it will interest you. What we have in Nigeria today is exactly what we have in the United States. It's called an IAPI. Technology students here can research that. It's an interactive API. So what that means is that all over the world, I won't speak much about the details for security reasons, but trust me, if you're a person of interest, stay clear of Nigeria. Nigeria is ready for you. The sophistication of this particular facility was adjourned a lighthouse project that will act as a blueprint, if not just for Nigeria, but for the entire Africa. Unique of its kind, latest technology, highest quality. These are the remarks of Salvas Toplama, the senior digital transformation expert of the International Air Transport Association, IATA, headquartered in Canada. That was the exact statement they made when they came to give us the green light. When they came to approve the project, they said it on camera, this can compete with the best in the world. As the president keeps saying at every point in time, if you give me a good solution, I will throw it back at you. Nigerians do not deserve a good solution. Nigerians deserve the best solution. The new passport and visa regime. Upon my gracious appointment by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, as the Minister of Interior in August 2023, I was disgusted by the frustration of Nigerians in acquiring a Nigerian passport, which of course is a right for whoever can afford it. It was shocking to find backlogs that have accumulated over a long period. Driven by the renewal agenda of the President, we were able to clear the backlog of over 204,000 in 3 weeks. As much as this deserves some accolades, but for me, it is not even the best we can do. We launched the end-to-end automation of the passport application process, whereby as a Nigerian, you can complete the process from the comfort of your home, upload all supporting documents. We have even made a more forward leap when on the 1st of November this year, we launched the contactless biometric passport enrollment system. By the end of March 2025, we would have achieved a 100% new passport regime that will also include the personalization and printing of the Nigerian passport in only 2 locations in Nigeria, acknowledging that the passport is more of a security document than a travel document and must be treated as such. The automation of the application of the Nigerian visa has not only improved the swiftness of response and approval, but has also ensured that all approvals are centralized and issued from the headquarters of NIS within 48 hours of receipt of such application. This is a fulfillment of the desire of the present government to open up the Nigerian business space for investment. The results of these initiatives are evident. Just a couple of days ago, the National Bureau of Statistics confirmed the growth in GDP by 3.46% in the third quarter of 2024. This innovation has not only driven efficiency in the system, but has also saved government money in billions of naira. For the sake of this circle, let me state here without sounding patronizing that the often quoted statement that Nigeria is a mere spectator in the field of technology is no longer true. Today, we have become a major component, an active player, and a contributor, whether in discourse, appreciation, or advancement of technology. Identity management. For a long time, we've had to deal with the challenges of identity theft, where foreigners sneak into country with a fake travel document, commit fraud, and fizzle out through the nearest border. Today, this is a thing of the past, as our new passport regime has led to the harmonization of data mission of the government, such that the National Identity Management Commission is the only source of data. What we've been able to do for technology students here is a simple solution, and I was shocked over the years that it had not been done, is to just virtue of an API connect, which retrieves data from NIPSI. So NIPSI, which is National Identity Management Commission, becomes the primary source of data. So it is impossible for identity proliferation, because if you are able to cut identity proliferation, then definitely identity fraud will be inevitable. And one of the first things we were able to achieve is the harmonization of our identity system, such that there is an API that connects NIPSI and NIS together. And real time, once you put in your NIN number, it goes to NIPSI, it pulls your document out, auto-fills it for you, and you are sure that at every point in time, when you say you are Tunji-Ojo in NIS, you are Tunji-Ojo in NIPSI. And with this, there is integrity of our identity solution. And outside Nigeria, Nigerians can be treated with respect. Every Nigerian should not be treated with suspicion of being a fraudster. It is unacceptable for us to put ourselves in a situation where we are treated with disrespect. We believe respect is never requested for. Respect is never demanded. Respect is earned. And it is time for us, as the biggest black nation on earth, to stand up and earn that respect in the country. Practical solutions and approaches to insecurity. Practical solutions and approaches to insecurity. The relationship between technology and security has become increasingly crucial in addressing contemporary security challenges, especially in countries like Nigeria. Traditional security measures, still necessary, often fall short in providing comprehensive and timely solutions to emerging threats. And this is an opportunity for most of our young graduates. And I have to say this very clearly. Today you have an opportunity that you are graduating from a technological institution in an emerging economy. That alone gives you a platform for the future. I remember when I started, I was 24. And at 24, I want to recognize Professor Bisi Balogun. I know that we used to disturb you a lot. Me and the NFA, we used to disturb you a lot, and you encouraged us as young entrepreneurs in those days. And I'm saying this because you never can tell. I made a decision that the essence why I studied engineering, why I studied technology, is to be able to provide solutions. And from there, I'm sorry to say this, I never did an application in my life. From the day I left school, I specialized in analyzing problems. And I thought about creativity innovation, intuition, dynamism. These are the 4 attributes that will make you who you want to be. And I'll give you an example because it's important we talk about this. Look at the biggest economy, the richest men in the world today. From Elon Musk, tech guy, fantastic tech guy. To Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, to Bill Gates, and etc. What tells you is that there's one quest from the creation of man in the Garden of Eden that has remained relevant till today. That is the quest for comfort of mankind. Quest for comfort and convenience of mankind. That is why Uber all over the world has taken the place of conventional taxis. That's why Booking.com has taken the place of conventional hotel reservation agents. And that is why today that email has taken the position of letter writing. And that is why Snapchat, Instagram has taken the place of conventional photos. And that is why Nokia do not have that capital, that capitalization that a company like Samsung or Ericsson & Co has. Why? Because these companies understood the principle and the quest of mankind for comfort and convenience. I challenge you guys, because I believe among you, here is someone who will provide the next solution for comfort. And let me tell you, a single solution of comfort brings you billions of dollars. And that is what technology gives to you. So as you are graduating from full-time, trust me, the hardest days are ahead. But once you're resolute and you are creative, you are intuitive, trust me, the best days will be ahead. What are the practical solutions? Real-time surveillance and border security, cyber security, and data protection. I won't, because of time, I won't go into all these in details. Because I know a lot of our students, they are waiting for the rise and they're still. Predictive analysis and AI for cyber prevention, for big data analytics, for terrorism and crime networks, communication and coordination. I will advise you, please, after the lecture, take this paper. Some of these solutions, some of these points are solutions that can open the doors for you against the future. Because I will tell you, the e-gate we just did was done by a Nigerian company. The contactless solution, Nigerian company. The API, Nigerian company. And you need to see young people doing great things. And none of these projects are worth less than you know what it takes. So look at some of these way forward, go back, do your research, practicalize what you've been taught, and believe me, you might just be that person that will put your family name on the global map of technological innovators. Role of academia and industry. 1. Research and development. Universities as incubators for solutions. Of course, our universities must start becoming incubators for solutions, practical solutions. When you look at my favorite university in the world, I think it's Caltech, California Institute of Technology. And when you look at Caltech, you see the number of discoveries, number of inventions, and etc. It will dazzle you. That's what I want to see in our universities. Ability to be able to be incubators for solutions. Of course, public-private partnership, which is bridging the gap, collaborative projects, knowledge transfer programs. I think it's also very important. Then recommendations, I'm rushing through because of my time. Recommendations. 1, we must continue to invest in the education of our young people in various science and technology disciplines so that they can grow to become a critical building block in the society. We must adequately fund research and development teams and bodies to help to evaluate and provide solutions to present and future challenges. We must resist the urge to administer short-term solutions to long-term problems, as this will only compare to harm. For instance, the issue of fuel subsidy was a short-term solution to a long-term problem, and it's like trying to cure a cancer with a Panadol. It will not work. We must embrace local brains, patronize local people, and of course, give opportunity to local indigenous ideas. Security is everybody's business. We must not leave it to government. Citizens must be patriotic in their action and inaction to help government fight non-state actors who may want to perpetrate evil. As a nation, we are strong as our weakest link. As a citadel of learning, we must seek opportunities to collaborate with government. We cannot relent just yet. We must make sure we develop our curriculum to build expertise like the US, Japan, Germany, Qatar, China, Malaysia, and Spain. We must get to a point where we can export our ideas and innovations to the rest of the world. We must take telecommunications seriously, as a minute signal loss can cause a multi-billion-dollar loss to the nation. Finally, we must not forget that technology will never replace man, because the place of human intelligence in driving and managing technology cannot be overemphasized. Hence, a technology plan without an adequate provision for support for humans is not a plan. Therefore, as leaders, and like I often tell my team, while we invest in both software and hardware components of technology, we must equally invest in this critical element of human well, whether through their welfare packages, trainings, or other career entitlements, such as promotions. We must make them happy. My charge, dear graduates, you are the VIPs in this hall at this moment. I owe you something, the responsibility to tell you the truth as we stand on the edge of a new chapter in your lives, stepping into the world of possibilities. Life has bestowed upon us a canvas on which we can paint masterpieces. We stand at the threshold of opportunity, poised to become the architect of a new Nigeria. I made a resolve long time ago that I will not pass on to my children the same Nigeria that was handed over to me by my father. Instead, I'm committed to building a Nigeria transformed, where dreams can flourish and aspirations are within reach. In my own career as an ICT expert before my foray into public service, I have discovered that the most profound lessons often come after the formal education has ended. It's important to take note of this. And I tell you, in a few years' time, you will understand what I'm talking about here. I encourage each of you to remain resolute, eager to absorb knowledge and to do the positive unusual. If you do not take anything home today, write this down. Education is your rightful inheritance, and it is incumbent upon you to claim your share wherever and whenever you encounter it. Continue to learn, to grow, and to adapt. For in doing so, you will not only enrich your own lives, but also contribute significantly to the society you serve, especially in areas of adaptive technology, to solve challenges of health, education, finance, and the big focus of this lecture, insecurity. Conclusion. The role of technology in addressing insecurity is paramount. As we navigate the complexities of an increasingly interconnected world, we must remain steadfast in our efforts to combat this threat, and if need be, develop standard operating procedures, SOP, so that future partners, when we are long gone, can keep the flag aloft. Once again, I must emphasize that technology will undoubtedly continue to be crucial in shaping our responses to emerging threats. With ongoing investment in technology innovation and a collaborative security approach that involves us all, we can forge a brighter, safer future for generations to come. Before I appreciate you for giving me this audience, there's one person I will want to openly acknowledge before I sit down. Please indulge me. My GSS 1 to SS 3 English teacher, Mrs. Mogaji, I think I saw her. My secondary school teacher, and of course, Mrs. Adekomi, my home economics teacher, the woman that taught me how to look. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is the woman that taught me English. Thank you so much for this great opportunity. And to you graduates, I will leave you with these few words. Please, as you go, don't aim for the sky. Aim higher than the sky. At worst, you will hit the sky. I want to see you at the top. I was here years ago. Today I'm here. And I said this, in the next 10-15 years, I want to see one of you coming to give a convocation lecture. God bless you guys.
Can we give a standing ovation for that cerebral delivery? Thank you very much. Because of time, I'd like to invite the Pro-Chancellor, the Vice-Chancellor, and the Registrar to make some presentation to our Convocation Lecturer.
Just come outside here.
Having heard this wonderful, inspiring, very enriching convocation lecture, I think the university, the community, the university community here present, being represented by the governing council and of course the university management, we happily and sincerely want to appreciate you, Honorable Minister of Interior, Honorable Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, for this great honor you've given us today at FUTA. And so saying, on behalf of the university community, I want to present this award, appreciation award, to you as our guest lecturer. And may God bless us all. Thank you. I also like, on behalf of the university, to present some of the souvenirs to you to commemorate this occasion.
Thank you very much, sirs and ma'am. In a way, history has been made today. This is the first time in living memory that the Convocation Lecture has been incorporated into the Convocation proper. A round of applause for the history maker. I'd like to quickly recognize the following persons of the entourage of the Honorable Minister of the Interior, Honorable Utito Atikase, Honorable Commissioner representing Ondo State on the NDDC board, and former FUTASU President. By their chant, you will know their former student union leaders. Honorable Adebayo Abayomi, Project Management Consultant, UK, former President, FUTASU. Honorable Akin Showore, Honorable Commissioner for Lands. Honorable Zoe Jaffet, House Assembly Member, Honorable Member of the House of Assembly. Honorable Falana Olamide, Special Advisor to the Governor on Gender. I think she's also a Futarian. A round of applause for Honorable Futarian. Honorable Fatai Atere from the Ondo State House of Assembly, a round of applause for him. Engineer Tunde Balajobi, you are welcome, and all members of the Ashwaju Mandate Group, you are all welcome. I also understand that the following members of the Security Corps were also on the entourage of the Honorable Minister of the Interior, Commandant of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Ondo State Command, Commandant Ibiloye Joshua Oluyemi. A round of applause for him. Controller of Immigration Service, Nigerian Immigration Service, Ondo State Command, A.W. Akinsola Esquire, you're welcome. Akinwumi Esquire, Honorable Commissioner for Land, you are all welcome. I'd like to invite once again the registrar to continue with the proceedings.
The Vice-Chancellor, I now call upon the Dean, School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology, to present a candidate who has satisfied the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, and who are been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the first degrees of the university, Dean, School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology.
The Chancellor.
In the name of the School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology, and by the authority of Senate, I have the honor. Persons who have successfully completed their degree programs in this university, those present and those for good cause are unavoidably absent, and for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy both in character and in learning for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology in Agricultural Extension and Communication Technology, Animal Production and Health, Agricultural Resource Economics, Crop Soil and Pest Management, Ecotourism and Wildlife Management, Fisheries and Aquaculture Technology, Forestry and Wood Technology,
and Bachelor of Technology in Food Science and Technology. And so, all candidates for the award of degree in School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology for 2022 and 2023 academic session and 2023-2024 academic session should stand and remain standing. And to recognize, in particular, the following first-class graduates. For 2022-2023 academic session, Agricultural Extension and Communication, Akiola Chukurat Opeyemi, Moruf Bashirat Ayomide, Okutele Olajumoke Francisca. For animal production and hair. Farmer 4, Ololade Oluwabukola, Popola Oluwatobi Emmanuel, Abdulwasil Shakiro Opeyemi, Abiwo Ayoluwa Grace, Adegbemiro Adebajo Johnson, Adejola Rachel Temilade, Olubode Tawa Olusegun, CSV Crop Soil and Pest, Adebawowo Omorisola Olayemi, Adetimeyin Kehinde Mosemiloluwa, Adeyemi Opemipo Grace, Ajiboye Williams Oyeniyi, Ayodele Abosede Abioye, Ikaho Osaha Ime Robinson, Oye Oluwaseun Dayo, Odeku Damilare Israelade Adepite, Omotosho Joshua Abilera, Tiamiyu Rakuya Tolani, Ecotourism and Wildlife, Famoyebu Oluwatomisekoyo Sore, Fasoy Emmanuel Iyanu, Badura Elizabeth Fomilayo, Ogoshaki Elijah Ayodele, Fisheries and Aquaculture, Technology, Adeniyi Adedamola, Food Science and Technology, Awelewa Idowu Bukola, Ibikule Stephen Oluwase, Kolawole Taofeek Adekole, Abu Farida Aminu, Adebambo Adenike Eunice, Adejobi Temitope Happiness, Olasomi Omotola Blessing, and Forestry and Wood Technology Ariba Ayodele Solomon. And for 2023-2024 academic session, Agric Extension Communication AEC, Akitiro Emmanuel Opeyemi, Ikueson Oluwafumi Lola Temitope, Awojobi Temitope, Festus Joy Adenike, Okuola Oluwatife Clement, Olorotobi Emmanuel Adesina for animal production and health, for agri-resource economics, Adedeji Susan Ademido, Nafiu Kudus Bolayo, Olorunfemi Faith Titilope, Question Best Management, Adelubi Barakat Adeshola, Fawojure Abisola Christiana, Inetinabo, Marvelous Osedebe Bami, Shaibu Latifa Ayomide, Ecotourism, Wildlife Management, Olaniyi Faouz Olatubos, Usman Fisheries and Aquaculture Technology, Balogun Emmanuel Olorunfemi, Kola Adebayo, Hallelujah, Opeyemi, Kafimi Shemi, Rachel, Food Science and Technology, Adebayo Esther,
ilẹ̀kùn àánú olúwa ṣí arúgbó ẹ̀mí ọlá aládé ẹ̀mí ọlá kárímọ̀ àbíjẹ̀ fákòlùjọ olúwọlé ìrìnlọ́wọ́ John Blessing Rita Ọlásùpọ̀ Ọládọ̀tun Sàkàráyà Oyèdèjì Esther Olùwàtòsìn Adélékè Adébímpé Deborah Bello and the last not the least forestry and technology Abiuye Paonia Ayọ̀dúnlá Adisa Avisat Abọ́lájí Awókọ̀yà Mary Oyèkánṣọ́lá.
I confer on you all the degree of Bachelor of Agricultural Technology in Agricultural Extension and Communication Technology, Animal Production and Health, Agricultural and Resource Economics, Crop, Soil and Pest Management, Ecotourism and Wildlife Management, Fisheries and Agriculture Technology, Forestry and Wood Technology, and Bachelor of Technology in Food Science and Technology of the Federal University of Technology. Congratulations.
May I invite the Pro-Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor to step forward. Why all the first-class graduates of School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology should proceed to have handshake with the Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Agriculture and agricultural technology join them here to have handshake with your graduates. Until the completion of this ceremony. You are not permitted to leave this auditorium. The security should man all the doors right now. I want to join Madam Vice-Chancellor to congratulate all graduates from the School of Agriculture and Agricultural Technology once again. You can now turn your tassel to the left and resume your seat. The Vice-Chancellor are now called upon the Dean, School of Engineering and Engineering Technology. Senate candidates who are satisfied the requirements of statutes and regulations of the Federal University of Technology and who have been found both in character and learning to be admitted to the first degrees of the university, the School of Engineering and Engineering Technology.
For the award of engineering and engineering in the School of Engineering and Engineering Technology for 2023 and 2023-2025 academic session should stand and remain standing. The Chancellor. In the name of school. In the name of school. In the name of School of Engineering and Engineering. In the name of School of Engineering and Engineering Technology. And by the authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you these persons who have successfully completed their degree programs in the university, those present and those who are composed and unavoidably absent, and for whom I stand post, who have been found worthy both in character and in learning for the conferment of degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Agricultural Engineering, Computer Engineering, Civil Engineering and Electronic Engineering, Industrial and Production Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Metallurgy and Material Engineering, Mining and Information and Communication Engineering. I'm happy and glad to recognize those that are first class in that two sections. In session 2022-2023, we have 96 first class. And in 2023-2024, we have 87 first class, which make the total to be 183 first class out of 519 in engineering. I continue to actually mention the name of the first class. I start with AGE. We have 14 first class there for 2022-2023. I have Abiodun. As I all do, if you are there, please file out to receive the handshake of the Pro-Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor. Abiodun Olufunke Elizabeth is a lady, which I miss also out there. Abolari Oluwatoyin Peter, Adebayo Faith, Adenire Adesoji, Adeyemi Samuel, Ayodeji Oluwaseun, Dare Blessing, Eze Nnamdi Ojo Olusegun Asi, Ogunbola Daniel, Salami Adekule, Salami Gospel, Adeniran Adegbeji, For computer, we have for 2002-2003, we have 5. We have Kola Wole Taiwo Victoria. We have Odufin Oluwaseun Isaac, Oluleye Emmanuel Olaoluwa, Omojuwa Baba Tunde, Oyelaja Blessing. In civil engineering, we have 19 graduates with first class. Abiola, Ademola, Aderele, Foluke, Ade Ayeni Oluwaseun, Adetunji Alex, Afolabi Kayode, Bakare Damilola, Faboyide Seun, Fasundo, Oladunni, Mark Victor, Michael Samuel, Ogunsola Moses, Okedare Elijah, Ogunlola Samuel, Oluwasono Paul, Oluwole Jacob, Ọmọlẹ́yẹ Ọpẹ́mipọ̀, Onunubi John, Oyenuga, Ayọ̀bámi, Ọgbọ̀ Miracle. For electrical, we have 16 graduates to first class there. Adebambo, Abiodun, Adebisi Israel, Adebisi John, Adebowale Daniel, Adejoro Michael, Adewale Kenneth, Ajani Timothy, Ajibare Oluwatobi, Daramola David, Famo Rinka, Ife Oluwa Faith, Oduwale Adeleke, Ogunjobi Titilayo, Ogunleye John, Oluwagbemi, Ife Oluwa, Peter Lucky, Sotomiwa John. For industrial and production engineering, we have 13 graduates in first class. We have Ade Bello, Victor, Adetono Jamil, Adio Abiodun, and David, Awo Peju Richard, Ederete, Owe, Isha, Ọpẹ́yẹmí, Ògúntóyìnbó, Ọlásùnkànmí. For mechanical, we have 18 graduates with first class. Adéfìrànyè, Tolúwani, Àkànbí, Ephraim, Akíntànkọ́láwọlé Peter, Bello, Tèmítọ́pẹ́, Ikene, Godion, Hassan, Bika, Isoku Olúwakẹ́mi, Jésùlẹ́yẹ, Jésùṣèyí, Ọ̀jẹ́dídé, Olúwadámiláre, Ọ̀dẹ́dúnlé Promise, Ògúnlẹ́yẹ, Adégòkè, Ọládẹ̀jọ, Ireolúwa, Ọládòkun, Victor, Ọlápàdé, Ọlárẹ̀wájú, Olóròdé, Àyìnlé, Olúyẹdé, Ayọ̀lá, Owólabí, Táyọ̀, Ọmọ́tọ̀ṣọ́, Olúwagbénga. For metallurgy and material, we have 9 graduates with first class. Adébáyọ̀ James, Awókọ̀yà, Adéọlá, Ilésànmí Ayọ̀délé Isaac, Ọ̀kẹ́mákindé Olúwatóbi, Olútọ́lá Kẹ́hìndé, Oníkanní Olúwanífẹ̀mí, Orígbémisóyè Blessing, Táíwò John, Adébìtẹ́ Kẹ́hìndé. For mining, we have 2 graduates with first class. Àjùwọ̀n Tọ́yọ̀sí Adékẹ́mi Òjó Peter Ọláréwájú Adáìta for 2022-2023. But for 2023-2024, for ADE, we have 5 graduates with first class. Ajibola Joseph, if you are there, please kindly come out to receive handshake of the Pro-Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor. Idemuda Keji, ọmọ omiléèwé Olúwa tóbi lọ́ba Timothy Ebenezer Ibenuba Keji Ogoje Favour. That's for our Greek. The next one we have in computer engineering, we have 2 graduates with first class. We have Dalo Samuel Ayomide Jonathan Emmanuel. For civil engineering, we have 19 graduates with first class. Adebayo Tohib, Adedoye Adekunle, Awolowo Michael, Ajayi Joshua, Akowe Paul, Aloba Victor, Bọ́lárẹ̀wá Oyinkanyisola, Boniface Chijoke, Fọlọ́runṣọ́ Samuel, Daba Ayọ̀rìndé, Giwa Gazali, Ọlátúndé Joseph, Ọmọníyì Gift. Sorry for the omission. IPE Ogunyebi Oluwaṣefúnmi Ọ̀kẹ́ Ayọ̀mídé John Ṣóǹdé Sodiq Babatunde Bitowasu Jumbo Osasi Chukwuwega. Sewo Garba Lawa Ayọ̀mídé Giwa Gazali Ọlátúndé Joseph Ọmọníyì Ọpẹ́yẹmí Oyeniyi Oyedide Sórí Tirẹ̀ Alabi Suleiman Olúwa Dámilọ́lá Tàlàbí Ayọ̀mídé Kọ́láwọlé Timothy Ọlátúnjí Paul. For electrical, for 2023-2024, we have 12 graduates in first class. Abiola Akim, Adini Daniel, Adu Iyanu, Akinade Ọláyínká, Babalola Olúwatósìn, Fatoye Clement, Jasanya Adédoyin Kabir, Lágídú Ọbáfúnmiláyọ̀ Samuel, Olúbọ́sẹ̀dé Olúmídé, Ọmọ́tọ́lá David, Ọmọ́tọ́ṣọ́ Paul, Omugoro Blessing. For Department of Information and Communication Engineering, we have 3 graduates there with first class. We have Joku Emmanuel, Orofi Adedamilola, Olapeju Olagoke. For Industrial Engineering for 2023-2024, we have 10 graduates with first class. Aigbe God Gift, Alabi Precious, Boyi Ode Fumilayo, Ekunle Happy Emmanuel, Ibrahim Dayo, Olabintan Martin, Olumekomi Damilare Peter, Oyeleye Godwin, Yerumo Godwin, Onadoko, Kofowo Rola. For mechanical, for 2023-2024, we have 23 graduates with first class. We have Abiodun Rachel, Adogoke, Oluwapelumi, Adejare Kuti, Oluwatife, Adekunle, Oluwatimileyin, Adeni Tinra, Adesola David, Agbon William, Agu, Jonas, Ajibola Oluwafemi, Aju Olaiya, Razak, Amuda Oluwaseun, Amusa Kodu, Ekundayo Emmanuel, Eniola Ayobami, Eniteku, Jeffrey, Fọlọ́runṣọ́ David, Idemuda Precious, Ilekanwa Joshua, Ojomutiu Ọlájídé Nathaniel, Ọláoyè Adéọlá, Yusuf Akórèdé, Akínyẹlé Ọlápèmí Ọláyínká, and Akínbíyí Samuel. For the Department of Metallurgy and Material, we have 10 candidates, 10 graduates. Adebayo Babatunde Ajakaye Oluwasegun Joseph. Ajakaye Oluwasegun Joseph. Ajayi Matthew Adekunle, Alabi Amnat, Ebidawi Solomon, O Wafe Peter, Oladeji, Oladapo, Olakunle Joy, Oyeleye Samuel, Dekurula, Aminat. For mining, the last department, but not the least. We have 2 graduates there. We have 3 graduates there with first class. Akamu, Erioluwa, Enifolami Peter, and Oni Kayode. Thank you very much.
The degree of the Bachelor of Engineering and Agricultural Engineering, Computer Engineering, Civil Engineering, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Industrial and Production Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Information and Communication Technology, and Mining Engineering of the Federal University of Technology. Congratulations.
Let me join the Vice-Chancellor to congratulate you once again. can now turn your tassel to the left. Congratulations. The Vice-Chancellor are now called upon the Danes School of Earth and Mineral Sciences, who have satisfied the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, and who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the first degrees of the university, the School of Earth and Mineral Sciences.
All candidates for the award of the degrees in the School of Earth and Mineral Sciences for the 2022-2023 and 2023-2024 academic sessions should stand and remain standing. The Chancellor. In the name of the School of Earth and Mineral Sciences and by the authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you these persons who have successfully completed their degree programs in the university. Those present and those who for good cause are unavoidably absent, and for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy both in character and in learning for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Applied Geology, Applied Geophysics, Meteorology and Climate Science, Meteorology, Marine Science and Technology, and Remote Sensing and Geoscience Information System, and to recognize in particular the following first-class graduates from the 2022-2023 session, which can be found on page 97, 98, and 99. Department of Applied Geophysics, Amosha Rodiat Oyeyemi, and Ikanem Ndoke. The Department of Applied Geophysics, please proceed for handshake, first-class graduates from SAMS. Quickly, please. Department of Applied Geology, Adeoye Timilayin Joseph, Alaro Zainab Opeyemi, Egeonu Michelle Ebubechukwu, Ọ̀kẹ́ Bíjíọ̀n Olúwatáyọ̀, Akínyẹmí Ayọ̀mípọ̀sí Olúwakẹ́mi. For the Department of Meteorology and Climate Science, Bọ́lájí Kabir Oyedeji, Egwage Shuyi Precious Osaneti,
the Bachelor of Technology in Applied Geology, Applied Geophysics, Meteorology and Climate Science, Meteorology, Marine Science and Technology, and Remote Sensing and Geoscience Information System of the Federal University of Technology. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You may resume your seats and turn your tassel to the left. The Vice-Chancellor and our call upon the Dean, School of Environmental Technology, to present the candidates who have satisfied the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, and who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the first degrees of the university, the Dean School of Environmental Technology.
All candidates for the award of degrees in the School of Environmental Technology for the 2022-2023 and 2023-2024 academic sessions should stand and remain standing. The Chancellor, in the name of the School of Environmental Technology and by the authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you these persons who have successfully completed their degree programs in this university. Those present and those who for good cause are unavoidably absent and for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy both in character and in learning for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Architecture, Building, Estate Management, Industrial Design, Graphic Options, Industrial Design, Ceramic Option, Industrial Design, Textiles Option, Quantity Surveying, Surveying and Geoinformatics, and Urban and Regional Planning, and to recognize in particular the following first-class graduates. For the 2022-2023 graduating year, Architecture Department, David Oluwayemisi Omonefe, Olatubosun Daniel Oladoto. These candidates are to file out for the handshake of the Pro-Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor. Building, Adebosu Oluwadarasimi Isaac, Adeyelo Oluwaseun Adeoye, Agbajo Iyanu Titus, Amusa Moses Oluwatobiloba, Aregbesola Quadri Tunde, Atonda Samuel Oluwaseun, Awa Shiboke Levi, Francis Oluwatoyin Anthony, Estate Management, Adeboye Matthew Femi, Shitu Ifelolorun Oluwatobi, Taiwo Oluwadamilare Elijah, Industrial Design, Graphic Option, Okoji Augustine Inegbe Nodio, Industrial Design, Ceramic Option, Ayodele Taiwo Victor, Orumonu Okiemeti Grace, Department of Quantity Surveying, Adewale Deborah Oluwadara, Ilori Samuel Adebobola, Ogeroju Damilola Kuarat, Oluwadare Kọ́láwọlé Ọkàníyọ̀, Oyinlóye Emmanuel Oluwatobi, Department of Surveying and Geoinformatics,
Budozie Okafo, Favour, Iyeoma, Faweyimi Adefemi Vincent, Isiaka Ibrahim Opeyemi, Oman Regional Planning, Akisanya Precious Olufunke, Awoluga Adeola Zainab, Owolabi Praise Femi, Sodipo Esther Omotolani, George Ayomipo Ayomide. For the 2023-2024 graduates, Architecture Department, Akiyede Abiodun Samuel, Industrial Design, Ajiboye Wesley Oluwatobi, Textile Options. 2024 graduates, Akiyede Abiodun Samuel, Aremu Marvelous Oluwatoyi, Bamibola Oreoluwa Peter, Ibironga Elizabeth Olamide, Building Department, Ayeni Victor Ayodeji, Estate Management, Abimbola Akiwale Abdulrasheed, Oyelaki Biodun Noah, Omonijo Ojibola, Department of Industrial Design, Graphic Option, Ogunsola Folashewa Christiana, Aleilo Oreoluwa Lolade, Department of Industrial Design, Textile Options, Abbas Ayomide Deborah, Department of Quantity Surveying, Abdulhakeem Abdullahi Abiodun, Akintola Oladoyin Abidemi, Alaka Ifeoluwa Ebenezer, Department of Surveying and Geoinformatics, Agboade Ahmed Ademola, Ọdúntàn Daniel Ìbùkúnolúwa, Òjó Olúwadára Bólúwatifẹ́, Oyèlúsì Kọ́láwọlé Endurance, Department of Urban and Regional Planning, Moradeyo Olúwaṣọlá Emmanuel, Joseph Samuel Sunday, Ọláwùmí Dámilọ́lá Mary, Yusuf Sodiq Abiodun, and Olamide Wilson.
Bachelor of Technology in Architecture, Building, Estate Management, Industrial Design, Graphics Option, Industrial Design Ceramics Option, Industrial Design Textile Option, Quantity Surveying, Surveying and Geoinformatics, and Urban and Regional Planning of the Federal University of Technology. And congratulations.
The Senate, I have the honor to present to you these persons who have successfully completed their degree program in the universities. Those present and those who have good cause, who have for good cause are unavailable access, and to whom I stand proxy who have been found worthy both in character and in learning for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Biomedical Technology, Human Anatomy and Physiology, and to recognize in particular the following first-class graduates. Please, as I call your name, you file out to have an handshake with the Pro-Chancellor and the Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor. For 2022-2023 academic season, we have Department of Biomedical Technology, David Ketri Olajumoke, Olajide Rotimi Philip, Osiyemi Emmanuel Omotola, Adesina Mark Opuel, Akintayo Joseph Akishole, Ojo Ayokunle Stephen, and Raji Naimat Olayemi. Please find out for the Department of Human Anatomy. We have 3 graduates: Abi Olatomiwa Akindele, Aluko Ifedayo Oluwatimileyin, Babatunde Rukayat Ajibola. For the Department Olùdókòwò Ẹniọlá Bùkọ́lá, Eyowa Michael Olúwabùsáyọ̀, Ògúnjẹ́milúwà Adédoyin Bánkọ́lé, Olúwabùsáyọ̀ Olúwabùsíyì Olúwamílékan Esther, and Ọ̀yákújọ Bọ́sẹ̀dé Christiana. For the 2023-2024 academic session, for the Department of Biomedical Technology, we have 3 graduates in first class, and they are Adejola Toluwase Elizabeth, Ajilola Stephen Olamide, Siyaka Obeza Joseph. For the Department of Human Anatomy, we have Akindobula Faith Dabola, Akintoye Victor Ayomide. And for the Department of Physiology, we have Arogudade Adedoyin Isola, Shode Oluwapelomi Kele, Adeyemi Deborah Blessing, and Aisada Linda Omotayo.
Of the Bachelor of Technology in Biomedical Technology and Bachelor of Science in Human Anatomy and Physiology of the Federal University of Technology, and congratulations.
Let me join the Vice-Chancellor to congratulate all of you. SBNS graduates, you can turn your tassel to the left right now. Congratulations once again. Nobody should exceed this auditorium. clear from that place. Personnel officer, take your position. Graduates, you are to be back on your seat. I do not want to see anybody at the door. Let all doors be closed. Thank you. The Vice-Chancellor, and I call on the Dean School of Life Sciences to present the candidates who have satisfied the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Federal Institute of Technology and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the first degrees of the university, Dean Excellence.
All candidates for the award of degrees in the School of Life Sciences for the 2022-2023 and 2023-2024 academic sessions should stand and remain standing. The Chancellor, in the name of the School of Life Sciences, and by the authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you these persons who have successfully completed their degree programs in this university. Those present and those who for good cause are unavoidably absent and for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy both in character and in learning for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Biochemistry, Biology, Biotechnology, and Microbiology, and to recognize in particular the following first-class graduates. For the 2022-2023 academic sessions, we have the following first-class graduates. If your name is called, please come forward for handshake with the Chancellor or the Pro-Chancellor and then the Vice-Chancellor. Department of Biochemistry. There are 9 of them. Adebayo Tobidabilari, come forward. Adebisi Joseph Oluwabukunmi, Ariyo Olamide Victoria, Bọ́láríwá Jésù Lolúwa Lydia, Ọ̀jẹ́délé Ọláyínká Abraham, Ọlábóyèdé Ṣẹ́gun Daniel, Ọládélé Christiana Títílayọ̀, Ọmọbóyèdé Victor, and Olabisi Gbemisola Gloria. From the Department of Biology, there are 4 of them. Adewale Victoria Ronke, Ahmed Ruth Omotayo, Isiaka Oladimeji Jr., Omotosho Oluwatomisin Samuel. From the Department of Biotechnology, Adewumi Oluwaseun Adewale, Ibe Richmond Chiamaka, Ekuka Emmanuel Chibuke, and from the Department of Microbiology, there are 8 of them. Akínsíkù Elizabeth Mitope, Giwa Precious Olúwadámilọ́lá, Ìràbọ̀ Praise Patricia, Morenikeji Aminat Ọmọbọ́láńlé, Omele Mabele Roselyn, Chimezi Ọládélé Olúwabùkọ́lá Mary. And for the 2023-2024 academic session, from the Department of Biochemistry, there are 12 of them. If your name is called Ahmed Sherif Din Oladimeji, Ogunowo Kehinde David. And from the Department of Microbiology, there are 4 of them. Agbo Charles. There are 4 of them. Agbo Charles, Izo Chino, Awoyemi Blessing, Ogusoji, Akande Olajumoke and others, and Oladipekun Oladile Anthony. Thank you.
I confer on you all the degree of the Bachelor of Technology in Biochemistry, Biology, Storage Technology, Biotechnology, and Microbiology of the Federal University of Technology, and congratulations.
You may resume your seats. Congratulations. Turn your tassel to the left. The Vice-Chancellor, and I call upon the Dean, School of Computing, to present the candidates who have satisfied the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Federal University of Technology and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the first degrees of the university, Dean School of Computing.
All candidates for the award of degrees in the School of Computing for the year 2023-2024 academic session should stand and remain standing. In the name of the School of Computing and by the authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you these persons who have successfully completed their degree program in the university, those present, and those who for good cause are unavoidably absent and for whom I stand proudly, who have been found worthy both in character and in learning for the conferment of degree of Bachelor of Technology, Computer Science, Cyber Security, Information System, Information Technology, and Software Engineering. And to recognize in particular the following first-class graduates. I'll be combining that of 2022, 2023, and 2023, 2024 together. And when your name is mentioned, please move forward fast to have an handshake
with the Pro-Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor. From computer science, put together there are 19. Adebayo Chris Omowumi, Alabi Marvelous Olaoluwa, Alimi David Olusegun, Shukuma Blessing Ezine, Idowu Festus Oluwatofumi, Kaode Isaac Kule, Oge Triumph, Ojebi David Daniel Oluwakomile, Olamijulo Timileyin Samson, Olaoluwa Akitomiwa Samuel Emmanuel Oyinduzi. Ashaolu David Olaoluwa, Okediji Joshua Anoluwa. For cyber security, there are 9 put together. Adedewe, Adedamala John, Adedoku, Kayode Adebayo, Fatayo Ruth Adeuchi, Ogundipe Luwa Oluwatife, Agboola Oluwatomiwa Olawani, Abi Ayobami James, Latif Quadri Olayinka, Okediji Bolaji Judah, Olaibi David Olaoye. For information systems, there are 8 put together. Adewumi Olatayo Elijah, Atanda Oluwadamilola Elizabeth, Isekwene Chizo Joan, Suleiman Michael Oluwaferoni, Ogunwale Ino Oluwa Ifishe, Ogini Joseph Olamuyiwa, Olumuyiwa, Omotosho Olamilekan, put together. Abiode Victor Oluwadamilola, Adebuyi Eniola Ayowa, Aino Emmanuel Olamide, Akinwole Pekumi Emmanuel, Balogun Mayowa Peter, Isidola Adesanri Oluwatobi, Olakunle Victor Ayomide, Adegoke Emmanuel Tolulope, Adeton Chelsea Faith, and for software engineering, 4 of them, Adewumi Sukanmi Ayodeji, Jimoh Ridwan Adekunle, Omopariola Oluwa.
I confer on you all the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science, Cyber Security, Information System, Information Technology, and Software Engineering of the Federal University of Technology, Akure. Congratulations.
You may kindly assume your seats. Congratulations. Turn your tassel to the left. And I call on the Dean, School of Physical Sciences, to present the candidates who have satisfied the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, and who have been found worthy both in character and learning to be admitted to the first degrees of the university, Dean School of Physical Sciences.
All candidates for the award of degrees in the School of Physical Sciences for 2022-2023 and 2023-2024 academic sessions should stand and remain standing. The Chancellor, in the name of School of Physical Sciences and by the authority of the Senate, I have the honor to present to you these persons who have successfully completed their degrees program in the university, those present and those who for good cause are unavoidably absent, and for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy both in character and learning for the conferment of the degrees of Bachelor of Technology in Industrial Chemistry, Mathematical Sciences, which is Industrial Mathematics, Physics, Electronics and Energy, and Statistics, and to recognize in particular the following first class graduate. I will be combining the first class graduate of 2022-2023 and 2023-2024 by academic sessions. I will start from the Department of Industrial Chemistry, where we have 14 first class graduates. Adekoroti Esther Ayomiko, please file out as I invite you to come and have handshake with the Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor. Thank you. Adelanke Ayobami Adelamola, Adeosolushola Ilaida, Adeshina Gideon Oluwayemisi, Alagbe Dolapo Samuel, Akpara Idowu Blessing, Falana Idowu Abinu, Ojedeji Ayomi Pelumi, Owuka Daniel Ifeanyi, Salaudeen Mojid Kufuorola, Ajala Oluwa Tosin Eri, Fatoki Omowumi Oluwaferanmi, Olawori Ayola Samuel, Omotoso Emmanuel Ayinde. For the Department of Mathematical Sciences, we have 18 in total. Adedipe Olariwaju Felix, Agoy Oluwatosin Mayowa, Akife Joshua Imole Ayo, Alim Ayobami Tokwa, Ige Jesu tọ́jú mi Mark, Olúbamire Ọlátúbọ̀sún Amsat, Olúkáòdé Abigail Olúwa Tómi Yọ̀sí, Uche Princess Chiamaka, Adé Sunwan, Sikiru Ayinde, Abdulwahab Ridwan, Adéyẹmí Paul Olúwa Tómilé, Akínṣẹ̀lú Ọpẹ́yẹmí Mary, Akínyẹmí Akim Alabi, Bonu David Soto, David Samuel Monday, Olapade Utman, Olariwaju Ahmed Korede, and Sonny Eniola Beatrice. I move to physics now. Physics electronic. In physics electronic, we have 13 first class graduates there. Adediji Johnson, Adesoji, Afis Sherif Olariwaju, Ajakaye Oluwafunmi Layo Rita, Akinbinu Temitope Oluwaseyi, Olawuwo Williams Tijesu ni, Olúbàyọ̀ Adétẹ́jú Gabriel, Rọ́júbọ̀kan Dọ́lápọ̀ Afrẹ́, Abíóyè Abísọ́dún Peter, Adédọ́kọ̀ Israel Adéolú, Adéyanjú Olúwadára Emmanuel, Ọdẹ́dẹ́yà James Akínyẹmí, Ògèdègbé Ayọ̀délé Joaquin, Owólabí Adédayọ̀ Babalọ́lá, that is physics electronics. For physics energy, I have Adéníyì Babátúndé Benjamin, Àlàbí Victor Olúwatóbi, Lẹ́mọ̀bóyè Olúwafúnmiláyọ̀ Elizabeth, Lukman Abẹ́nu Ọláwálé, Onamka Nwatu Emmanuel, Akínṣọmí Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Rufus, Ọ̀fílì Chinazo Joshua. For statistics, in all we have 12 of them. Adébìtẹ̀ Táíwò Adékúnlé, Aṣọ Ayọ̀dẹ́lẹ̀ Abìdí, Johnson Tóbi Lọ́lá Ezekiel, Ọláìdé Samuel Olúwatóbilọ́lá, Ọláyẹyẹ Tinúọlá, Ọláwùmí, Uzuebu Olùbùsí, Elisha Olúwaṣe, Adébísí Bíláfẹ́ Deborah Tìtìlọ́pẹ́, Musa Omeza Sadra, Ọ̀kẹ́ Peter Ọpẹ́yẹmí, and Adéago Adéọlá Mercy. Thank you.
I confer on you all the degree of the Bachelor of Technology in Industrial Chemistry, Mathematical Sciences, Industrial Mathematics, Physics, Electronics, Physics, Energy, and Statistics of the Federal University of Technology. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the receipt of seats. I turn your counsel to the left. Presentation of prize.
Farolika Ifeoluwa Faith with CGPA of 4.96. Fitowan Jumbu and Oluwako with CGPA of 4.96. Congratulations. It's been interesting that to complement this award, the Students' Union has approved a sum of 100,000 naira to complement the award. Thank you.
I now have the singular privilege to call on the Vice-Chancellor to close the convocation. Madam Vice-Chancellor.
I now declare the assembly closed.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, shall we rise for the futa and the national anthems? procession of the Vice-Chancellor to leave the auditorium. We will remain standing, please.